So there is this energy that is present that is calling for us chosen ones to go deeper, right? Which is calling for us to like prioritize silence or staying to yourself enough to not be distracted, to go within. And to go within in order to receive particular knowledge or downloads that are encoded within our DNA, to reach specific layers or heights within yourself, like a particular awareness or ascension that will naturally occur when you go to these different deeper levels within yourself for the chosen ones. And what is happening when you're a chosen one, because I also spoke about in some of my other videos, I was talking about the entity activity that I had the day before, and I was talking about some of that, and my spirit team was breaking it down for me further and letting me know that the more that we keep transcending on this path, for those of us chosen ones that are devoted to this path and actually know what this path entails, the more you keep transcending, obviously the opposition is always working. But another way you know when you are breaking through particular energetic barriers, which this is so true, something that I witnessed my own through traversing the energetic realms and seeing how energies operate. So I'm a bit surprised of how I forgot this process that occurs. This is true. When you are breaking, this is how you know you are breaking particular modes within the energetic realm, meaning you have ascended to a higher height or a new timeline, right? One of the ways in which you will know is you will start to have like a lot of spiritual activity. And there may be some that they may not experience spiritual activity the way I experience it, right? Or the way some other chosen ones that are already tapped into dimensional energies and clairvoyant and clairaudient and all of that. It may be different ways that it shows up in your field. But one of the ways when you are breaking in the energetic realms, when you are reaching particular heights or breaking through different barriers and you've ascended to the next level, one of the ways you know is how these energies present themselves in your life. You might go through a stage or a couple of days of spiritual attacks or just things like not going right for you, like no matter seemingly not going right, seemingly doesn't mean it's not going right, but just like chaotic things, like the energetic world. So you might think that you haven't like transcended something, you because most of the time when we're moving and operating and doing this inner work or doing this spiritual work, it's never really done with us. So sometimes we don't give ourselves time to address the fact that, oh, I did ascend to a higher height, or I did win this particular battle or something like that. You just keep going, so you don't really see it. In the energetic realms, everything operates a different type of way. So you may look at it like you still going through something, which you are. You might be going through something physically, so you're like, you can't see that you've already transcended a particular height or something like that. But everything moves differently in the spiritual realms and in the energetic realms. So your spirit might have broken through particular barriers already that is already transcended. But in your physical form, it doesn't look like that. It doesn't feel like that because you're still in the thick of whatever it is you're going through. So you're not thinking, oh, I won or I succeeded with something. If you're not tapped in it or aware, right? Because the physical form always takes a while to catch up with your consciousness, your spiritual self. But everything's accelerated in the energetic realms. So when these beings come and attack you, I'm just giving an example of, or let's say something is not going right in your life, or things that just keep happening. That's one of the ways in which right, that, oh, I've broken through a particular barrier within the spiritual realms, because these energies will just naturally come and try to like disrupt your process, or like just to like throw you off to throw you off, so that you don't really celebrate your win, or you don't know that, so that you don't know rather that you are accelerating, or that you're excelling, or that you surpass something, that you surpass one of these heights or levels within the energetic realm. It's like it's a tactic of theirs to like stop you from realizing that you're actually accelerating. They want you to stay in the physical mindset, in the thick of everything, and still thinking everything is heavy, and I'm still not doing enough, and I still need to do more, so that you'll be distracted, and you'll place all of your focus and your energy in areas that are non-conducive to your process. So that's like a tactic. So I'm like, I can't believe I kind of forgot about that. With everything I've been through. And one of the ways too is because they throw like illusionary spells at people. They do spell work, or manipulate energy manipulation, which is what in the physical realms we would just call that magic or spell work, but it's just energy manipulation. So they have different tactics of doing energy manipulation and throwing spell work at you, where it's like to cause an illusionary disruption within your field, so that you won't see through your spiritual eyes. You won't experience life through your spiritual self or your multidimensional self. You only experience it from that dense, lower nature, physical self. So they might throw like illusionary spells, magic, tactics at you, just energy manipulation, like I said, in order to keep you like looking at things from a lower nature within yourself, so that you won't see. But anyway, this video is to say at this time, this energy is really calling for us to go deeper within ourselves and really tap into different levels of energy within ourselves, because there are activations that are occurring for many of the chosen ones, and it's different levels of activations, right? And as I was saying in the previous video, you might find that you might start having clairvoyant symptoms or clairaudient symptoms, or claircognizance, or just different attributes that comes with having being a multidimensional being. And you might find that you're starting to have certain attributes come online, and it's calling for us to like go deeper and to really delve into these different layers of ourselves, right? These dimensional layers, like to really get to know your cosmic nature, to really get to know the star being attributes and qualities within you, right? It's calling for us to step out of the physical, like looking. It's like a new layer of being, a new layer of existing. This is where the energy is right now for chosen ones. We've been doing the work, we've been cultivating, we've been building. The more you keep ascending and accelerating on this path, the more it's going to call for chosen ones to step further out of the comfort zone of their physical liminality. Like, you have to step out of that limiting nature, right? And you have to start encompassing more of your multidimensional qualities. So it's calling for us to get more in touch with these attributes that are dormant within our DNA. So it's calling for us at this time to prioritize being more silent, just taking time to go within. And that's another thing, how you'll know as well when things keep going wrong every time you're trying to go deeper within yourself, because that's something that's been happening to me, things that's been being sent my way or thrown in my path, because I've been really tapping into my inner power, and I've been tapping into things on a whole nother level. It's a whole nother level right now is what I'm trying to say. And this is the nature in which we're coming to. Like I said, all chosen ones, our paths are different, but we are meant to tap into these different dimensional energies within ourselves and really encompass that. So we have to be willing to go deeper. My throat chakra. But yes, we have to be willing to go deeper. So I'm going to make another video. I feel like I rambled a bit about that, because I feel like there's some more that I needed to say, and I'm looking at the time. But yes, just prioritize at this time going deeper within yourself. Prioritize some silence, and just go with that intuitive guidance and see what comes up within you, and really tap into the different energies that are coming forth within you. Allow it to come forth. Don't be afraid of it, and seek out others that have this particular awareness so that you can